Oh, praise Jesus. Finally, fucking On shows up. Holy shit.
What up?
Can you hear
What's
me?
up, Jason?
Hey, what's up, Luke? What's up, John?
How you doing, man?
Right.
I'm all right now. It's
Yeah.
over.
What's over?
Show.
So,
Oh, yeah.
It's so fucking stressful, dude.
I can imagine, it sucks. What are you gonna do? I was there, Luke. I went. Um, you know, Orange, of course, has a beautiful family. His daughters are great. His wife is great.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's true. But you had a not such a great turnout. What are you gonna do? There's
Well,
always
actually, the
this.
turnout was great. It was light with competitors, but
Well, that's what I mean. I don't know.
we had a good crowd. The
Good at
Nashville
the door.
crowd,
Yeah, there was a lot of people in the audience. It just didn't. It wasn't. How many competitors you have? 45? You said 50, something like that.
45 with crossovers. It was actually 90 something.
Oh,
So it was just, but it's just, it's a down year. It happens,
yeah.
but from a promoter standpoint,
Hmm.
it ran great. All the competitors were happy. Their performances were great. My MC was great. The crowd was great. So it was a win. In every avenue that you could hope for.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, dude, when the competitors are happy, I'm happy. Like I do this for the athletes. I was an athlete, so I know what it's like competing, the stress of it. You know, um, when you
Who
get the
won?
feedback that I got,
Oh,
um,
well, you always run a good show. I mean,
yeah.
who
So,
won?
but
Who
but
won
dude,
the
they're
bodybuilding, the open
I,
bodybuilding?
dude, the guy was good. I forgot his name, but the guy
Yeah.
the guy was actually good. All the overall winners were actually pretty good. But there were years where I did better numbers, but there was headaches.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, fuck. Yeah, granted, I made a couple extra dollars, but
Yeah.
people weren't happy, this and that. But from a success standpoint, it was a huge success. It's
that's
just
good.
light, but the whole year's been light.
All right, I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room right now. It's me, Arns, and the Phantom because we can't see Luke whatsoever. Luke just blends into the
Dude, you gotta
screen.
turn a light on in that car, Luke. I can't see it.
Luke is so Luke is so dark.
There you go. There, look at that
There you
smile.
go.
There he is.
All right.
Look at that. Look at
We
that.
can
His
see it
teeth.
now. Luke is as dark as under the bed. You ever look under the bed in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Can't see shit.
hmm Yeah,
Where are you coming
when
from,
I used
Luke?
to have, you said, well,
Where are you coming from?
I'm actually headed to work. I'm always headed to work when I'm during this time with you guys.
How far you gotta drive?
No, I'm just going to Linden. It's like
Oh,
20-minute drive.
All
where do you
right.
live?
I live in Newark.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not bad at all, actually.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, is the clubhouse to the Hell's Angels still in Newark? I know they had one. Is it still there?
I think I saw one. Yeah, I think it's still there. I
Still
remember
there?
seeing it
Okay.
when I used to drive the bus.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because I don't know if it's still there or not. I used to see one guy from at Signature. Um, he used to wear the Hell's Angel t-shirts and stuff, but I haven't seen him. Anyway, we're gonna talk about Tampa and what deep shit Phil and Dorian is gonna be in because the lineup is in fucking sane. This is as deep as the Dubai was last week. It's insane. We're gonna talk about Dubai and Rubiel Mascara and how he didn't come in shape and how all the excuses that he used because it's even more now.
Well,
It's
dude, I heard that
unbelievable.
was all fake. They got debunked.
No, it's not, dude.
He
Is it?
came out and made a statement.
I know. I know. Dude,
Oh, okay.
dude. Nick Strength and Power showed the video
Oh,
where
really?
he did an interview in Portuguese saying
Yeah.
that uh he was sick. He didn't feel good. He thought he was going to die, and his sponsors were forcing him to do it. The video has been deleted since,
Oh,
but
shit.
Nick Strength of Power has it, and he showed. So anyway, we're gonna get to that. But the first thing I want to talk about is these fucking fitness broads, these fitness chicks that go way too far with the lips and the eyelashes and the Botox and the cheeks. They make their cheeks bigger, and
Who are you talking about in specifically?
no, nothing really specific. In general, I'm talking in
Okay.
general. I'm not pointing anybody. The eyelashes that are 6 inches long, the butt injection. Not they literally have a butt in. They have an injection they put in their butt, right? That the girls use, and the butt implants. Do they think this looks good? Like, do they think the eyelashes and the lips look good? Look, I can see if you're, I can see, look, I can see if you're a woman, you're over 40, over 50, some wrinkles are coming, you want to do a little Botox. All right, I get it. But some of them go so overboard, dude. They look like a science project. It's unbelievable. When I went to the New York Pro, oh, Luke, you were there. And I was looking around at some of the girls. I'm like, dear God, what? They
Yeah.
look like Dr. Frankenstein made them. Holy
my,
shit.
my wife said that the first time she went to a show,
Yeah.
it was like drag queens.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
That's what
really
she
do.
said. And this is an ordinary person. She's like, I had no idea. She said, until you get there in person, she's like, oh my God, what the hell? I said, why are they doing that? I said,
It gets to a point where it starts looking like a circus, where they look
Yeah.
like
It looks like bad.
too
And
fake.
it looks like that they're trying to keep up with one another.
yeah.
Well, there's a level of enhancement, right, that we all know of
Of course.
that takes place in the sport, and that alters, things already, right?
Right.
And then they take it a step further, and I don't know if they're trying to compensate for the altered state where it might, push a level of masculinity into them, but it's like they overcompensate with the Botox and the
Oh,
cheek.
I see what you're saying.
So they're trying to make themselves look more feminine.
More feminine.
And the worst part is, when they're in their off seasons, dude, they actually look really good.
Their bodies, yeah, because they have a
But
layer
when
of
they're
fat and water
sunken
over them.
down, I'm not into the implants, and then I'm not talking the lip implants and
Yeah,
that shit. That's
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
right. But when these girls are in their off seasons and they're still feminine and voluptuous and they have some body fat on, they look relatively good.
Yeah, they do.
But when they take that enhanced look and they suck down,
Yeah.
that's when it's like, dude, like, come on, like it's rough.
Yeah,
It's
well,
rough.
if you're if you're a competitive athlete, I kind of get it. You kind of have to diet down to get into a show. What I'm talking about is the girls that go overboard with the butt implants, the butt injections, the lip injections, the Botox, the eyelash. How long do you need your eyelashes? It looks ridiculous. And some of them get them done so cheap that you can't even see in between the eyelashes. It just looks like gunk hanging off their eye, or it looks ridiculous, or and they put this cheek filler in, and then and so everything looks like, it's unfucking real. Oh God, I dropped my shit, man. I know. I think that was God punishing me for modern women, for making fun of modern women. Yeah.
Right.
And then they all say they don't need no man after that. Well, maybe no man wants to date you because you look like Bozo the Clown.
They could take a page out of whatever she's doing, Miss Olympia. Whatever she's doing something right.
Andrea Shaw,
yeah. On the stage and off the stage.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. Andrea Shaw is beautiful. My favorite, and I still think the woman is absolutely beautiful, is help me out here, Arns. We talk about her all the time.
Linda Murray?
Linda Murray. She's
yeah.
Absolutely. You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Angela Bassett. Like Angela Bassett she just doesn't get ugly. She's just she doesn't age.
And they're classy looking.
Just beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Linda Murray is just stunning especially if you see her in person. It's unbelievable, know. But that being said, the large majority of these broads look like
broads.
They look like Dr. Frankenstein woke up, they like that scene from Young Frankenstein where they dig up the grave and then they put an abnormal brain into him.
Abby Normal?
Yeah, and he says, "What kind of brain did I put in?" And he goes, "Abby,
AB.
someone." Yeah, Abby, someone.
Abby
Abby
Normal?
who?
Abby,
Yeah,
Abby Normal.
Abby Normal. I believe that was the name of it. Yeah, yeah, dude. It gets insane. The big the big butt thing with the small boob thing blows me away because for decades women tried to avoid the pear-shaped body, and now that's what they want is the pear-shaped body.
That
It's
wellness division is out. They're gunning for that. They're
it's
gunning for that. That we
yeah,
about to see some crazy stuff.
but does your ass have to be the size of a park bench? I mean, really, dude, it's insane. It's insane. And the word, and you know what blows me away too? Here's what blows me away. When you are in black girls that get lip filler and Brazilian girls that get a bun implant, it's like
Yeah,
you already got what you need. You're God given blessed. Like black girls already have the full lips, Brazilian girls already have a big ass. Why? 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 And they just look freaky, you know? I say we just fucking find one and reconstruct it back to normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes it's
I
too
don't know if
late.
that's possible. Yeah, I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah. And then they usually find some guy that carries their stuff around in the back, carries their mirror around in the back, carries their bags, their makeup around in the back, you know, so they could see each other where they
Pose.
can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they have the guy has the mirror for, you know, while while her coach is putting tanning lotion on her. You know? No, he's got to put it on. He's got to put it, rub it all over my ass and my tits. He has to. It's just, and the coach. He's got to see her naked in the locker room. She's got to go to her coach's house. She tells her boyfriend that he's got to go. She's got to go to her coach's house to see what she looks like, but she's got to take off all her clothes in his house. And he's,
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
and
I'm
he
stepping out of this one. I don't know.
and he's like, oh yeah, I know, no, the cunt. And he tells all his friends, and the friends are like, what? And he's like, no, she's got to compete, and the coach has to see her naked. You know, yeah, so,
I
and
want to be a coach.
yeah.
Well, dude, the funny thing is, I talk to a lot of these coaches. And they tell me like, sometimes they get these girls that they take on as clients, and they send pictures that are not the pictures they asked them to send.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
They're
start
like,
doing.
oh,
They start looking
yeah.
at the camera like this, like, what
I'm sure you get it from both
what is that?
sides. You get some of the coaches that take advantage, and you get some of the clients
Oh,
that
I hear what you're saying.
you know what I mean. That go the other way. They're looking
Yeah,
to
but
get
you know what it is though. It's just like social media. The girls will send you a picture of like their asshole, right? And there's how does my asshole look? And then you'll be like, well, the coach will fall into it and be like, God damn, I want to stick my tongue on that asshole. And she's like, you're disgusting. I was just wanted to know what I looked like because I have to compete in a week, and you just did horrible. It's like when they put their picture all over Instagram, squeezing their boobs together or bent over, and somebody makes
Right.
a nasty a comment, and they're like, you're a terrible person. You shouldn't have never made that comment. The fact that my nipples are hanging out on Instagram has nothing to do with it, right? Anyway, ladies, please calm down with the lip filler, the cheek injections, the breast implants, the butt implants, the fake hair. Fake hair is the great one. I never realized how many women have fake hair. It blows me away. It's just
And
unbelievable.
their natural hair looks pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah, right. I don't think they cut their butt. They wax their eyebrows off, and then they draw them back on.
Right.
How does that make any sense?
Well,
See
dude,
these eye.
you ever see the guys that get the eyebrow etching,
What?
the beard etching?
What do you mean by etching?
They tattoo them on.
They
Oh,
tattoo a beard on?
Yeah.
yeah,
Get the hell out of here.
Yes, and their hair. It's like
Well,
it's
I've
yeah.
seen that. I've seen that, and it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
the bear,
I
the
did.
bear.
Dude, I've
Look,
seen
man.
some guys that are worse than girls when it comes to that stuff. Like,
Yeah, that's. I've seen
shit. And
there's a.
makeup. And makeup.
Well, now you're going into the transgender
No,
category.
no, I'm talking about these metro guys, the guys that
If
just
you're
they
wearing
want.
if you're wearing makeup, you're a tranny.
No, they're not.
Sorry, I'm putting you in that category.
Well, whatever. You know,
If
they call
you're a
it
grown man with a if you're a grown man with a with a penis and testicles, and you're putting lipstick on, you're a
no,
tranny.
not lipstick, but eyeliner
Oh, you're a tranny.
and color, like face makeup to give
Like
them color.
blush. Yeah. You're a
Oh my
homo.
God.
You're one of you're a trans testicle. That's what you are. Transgender.
Yeah.
Don't look, man. If you are going to paint your fingernails, put eyeliner on, just come out and say you're gay. Okay. Don't try to justify you putting makeup on and be like, no, I'm secure in my masculinity. No,
But
bullshit.
I'm not even talking about from a sexual orientation. I'm just
Well,
talking
why
about
else put makeup on?
because it makes them look more
Gay.
attractive. No, they're no, these are I'm talking about guys that are hooking up with girls.
What kind of girls want to be with a guy that looks like a girl?
Well, dude, I don't know. That's why I'm telling you.
There's,
There's guys on that extreme also.
We're
there's
trying
a
to
lot of them
brainstorm.
out there.
Well, dude, I don't
There's a
understand
lot of
that
them
just
out
as
there.
much. Yeah, like
Try-
Luke knows. Like I don't
We're trying to
understand that as
figure it
much as
out.
I don't know why the girls go to that far extreme. But
There's a
dude,
lot
it's
of them out there. You
Luke, you
won't
know what I'm
believe the
talking about,
girls
right?
that, yeah, you
I've
won't believe the girls that'll be like, oh, won't you let's go to the beauty parlor together and get this done
Oh,
together. And it's
what?
like, what
I
the
won't
hell?
even, dude. I won't even go
What
to. I won't.
Well,
I
dude,
won't.
I
I
talk
won't
to
go to
guys.
ShopRite with my wife.
I talk to guys like, dude, I know a guy that does hair, and dude, I'm all right. I'm all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
they
me
can
yeah.
they can etch your beard so it's all dark, and
I think I look handsome, Bold, to be honest
you
with
look
you.
wonderful, dude. You look
I think I
wonderful.
look very handsome. I think I am the most handsome YouTuber on YouTube, personally. My mother used to say that I was the most handsome boy in Brooklyn.
Well, dude, of
You gonna
course.
argue with my mother? No, of course not.
A mother would never lie.
Yeah. You're the most handsome boy in Brooklyn. That's what she said. And she also would tell me hugs before drugs. Did you remember that when we were kids?
What'd you say?
Hugs before drugs. Hugs are better than drugs. Right? That's what she used to say. And then came the day I tried cocaine. And I was like, am I not the most handsome boy in Brooklyn? Because she was lying about that.
Right.
Because I don't know about you, Luke, but I never drove to Harlem at 4 o'clock in the morning with two of my friends for a hug. No, Sanchez knew exactly what I wanted, and I got it back on the train, and I was up for the next 6 hours.
Right.
You're fucked up, Ons. Anyway,
Yeah.
Rubio Mascara, aka Neckzilla. I ripped them apart. I did a video on Monday, and somebody asked me what I thought, and I even made it a short, and I destroyed them, and it just got worse from there. So,
Well, dude, I heard what you said. I don't agree.
all right, let's go down. This year, he pulled out of 3 shows. Okay, now invite only. Pulled out of the Arnold Classic, right? Pulled out of the Arnold Classic UK. Pulled out of the New York Pro, right? And then he decides that he's going to go into Dubai. 8 weeks before he does the show in Dubai, the video comes out where he's saying that his coach has changed. He changed his coach. He doesn't know how well he's going to do in Dubai. This was also in Portuguese because he's from Brazil. He doesn't speak English. So the excuses were already being made 8 weeks out, right? He goes into Dubai. He comes in 4th. And the only reason why he comes in 4th is because he was in so shape and he outmuscled everybody else. Okay. He out clear as day outmuscled everybody else. If he would have came in peeled, he probably could have won the whole thing. Okay. The 3 guys that beat him look phenomenal. Those top 3 guys, Nathan Diasha, William Bonac, and Tabani, look incredible. They were there to win. Those 3 guys were there to win. And then it comes out that he doesn't feel good. His nose is running. He was sick before. He felt like he was going to die. All the excuses came out. So then after that, he had mentioned that his sponsors told him that he has to do it. And then he made another video saying that was bullshit. That's not true. The sponsors didn't make me do anything. So this guy is just literally from day one of 2024 has been a shit show when it comes to bodybuilding. So what part do you not disagree with?
So, well, you were shitting on his physique.
Yeah.
So, dude, I think the guy has got tremendous potential, and like you just said, like I didn't hear you say that part.
That was a short. You got to watch the whole thing.
All right. So I heard you thinking like, oh, they hyped him up. He didn't do shit. But dude, let me tell you, if this guy was in shape, or when this guy is in shape, he's going to be a top fucking contender. This guy has got some serious.
Nobody's arguing that. But the
guy's
thing
got
is,
some serious fuck. And okay, look, he's got some commitment issues. Okay.
Right? Hope he's not married.
Let's call it what it is. The guy's got some serious commitment issues. And in terms of who made him do it, he could blame it on the sponsors. But the reality is, he has a contract. He has to compete.
Yeah.
Unless he physically cannot get on that stage, he is contractually obligated to get his ass on that stage no matter what condition he's in. Okay?
Bro, you don't pull out of the Arnold, Ohio.
Right. So
you don't pull out of that show.
So he had a reason to do it. They didn't sue him or didn't make him honor his contract. So obviously he had a way to get out of it. I don't know if he didn't sign the other contracts. I don't know what his story is. Obviously, he's got some baggage, for lack of a better term. But dude, let's not make any mistake. When he gets his shit together mentally, right? And that's what this is. This is all mental.
Yeah.
Right? When he gets his shit together mentally, I can't wait to see that version of him.
Yeah, but I fully agree. And like I said, he came in fourth because he outmuscled everybody. 100%.
Well, no, he came in fourth because that's the best his physique could give him. But dude, there was nobody going to beat him. Nobody's going to better than four. He wasn't in shape to do any better.
Right, that's what I mean. But there were guys that were in better shape that just didn't have the same muscle. And it's a bodybuilding show. These guys, he's a monster. There's no question, but he's a freak of nature. Okay, his legs are insane. But if you're giving me every red flag, pulling out of 3 shows, making excuses 2 months out, coming into a show in so shape, and one of the let's say the Dubai Pro is probably the 3rd biggest show in the world right now because of the money, right? It's 100,000. And next year they're increasing it to 500,000, not first place, but altogether, right? All prize money will be 500,000. This is the 3rd. You're giving me every sign that you have no discipline. And then I said, obviously in the YouTube shorts can only be 60 seconds. But if you go back and watch the entire video of what I did, which is the Anabolic Academy, I said, prove me wrong. Don't look at me like I'm the bad guy. You're the one who's showing us that you have no discipline. So go into the next show, which he's doing the Italy Pro, get peeled, and I'll take everything back that I said bad about you. But until then, you're showing me every sign that you have no discipline, and you're going on the fact that you are a freak of nature. And that's about it. Because if he does get his shit together, he is dangerous. And somebody made an example. Oh, he's gonna have the same problem as Akeem Williams and Hassan Mustafa. Listen, I've seen Akeem come in chiseled, and it's almost impossible to beat him. Okay. It's a discipline thing. We've all seen Akeem come in chiseled. And then we've seen him come in where he's not so good, and that's when he falls off. And same thing with Hassan Mustafa. We've seen Hassan come in really hard, and then we've seen him come just completely off. And then you have the bodybuilders that have the mental fortitude that never come out of shape. No, they won't step on stage unless they're in tip-top shape. They're coming to kill. And you saw that with Bonac, Tabani, and Nathan this fucking in Dubai, man. Those guys
This was his first pro show, right?
This is his second pro show. He did he turned pro last year, and there was the pro show the next day. Was it the Prague Pro? I'm not 100% sure. And there was a pro show the next day, and since he just got his pro card, he jumped into the pro
How did
show
he
the
do
next.
there?
I think he got like third or fourth. He didn't do bad. I'm pretty sure it was third or fourth. I'm not 100% sure, but I know Samson won that show because Samson continued to do shows after the Olympia. You know, but
Well,
and
look, hold on. Look,
good. I want to know what Luke thinks.
yeah, look.
What about? Well, as far as like, I don't like when to hear the excuses when you're gonna do the show, weeks out. It's not like somebody called you and said, "Hey, you got a show to do tomorrow." You know what you were doing. You know that you started training for it weeks ago. So if you lose, okay, you lose. That it makes it look worse when you start saying all these excuses. It's like,
Right.
well, then why do the show then? If that's the case, but you lost, but you lost. That's it. Leave the excuses for yourself and your coach, and come back better next time. That's it. That's how because the excuses just make it look bad.
Yeah.
Just make it, because it's like, oh boy, here we go. Like that's the thing, and then people will start picking you apart.
Absolutely. The pulling out of the Arnold Classic USA, that to me, because how difficult is it to get the invite? They wanted him because they know he is going to bring revenue and he's a big name. Because everybody was talking about him when he turned pro, right? Yeah. Everybody was talking about him. So they wanted him because they knew they were going to get eyes on the Arnold. So, they're either going to invite you because you're good enough, or you're going to bring money and put asses in the seats and get people to buy the live stream, right? What are the odds that he gets invited again? If he doesn't perform,
he will. I'm sure.
But what if he doesn't perform and he just continues to be this mediocre bodybuilder?
Well, look, you're talking as if he was months out of shape. He wasn't. He was a little off. Dude, he was a little off.
I was a little bit more than off.
Dude, it wasn't like he had body fat. He was holding some water.
Yeah, he had no. Yeah, I get it, but you have to.
And look, he's new. Not to make excuses, but look at Cutler's first 2 years as a pro. That was not Jay Cutler that we knew, as an Olympia champion. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Look at a lot of these guys making that transformation. And maybe he doesn't know his body. He's jumping from coach to coach. He's doing this. He's doing that. Obviously, there's something going on, and he's got to fix that. But he wasn't so far out of shape where, man, you shouldn't even have gotten on stage.
No, I didn't say that.
You know what I mean?
But I wouldn't say that. But I would
thinking back 2 years ago when they were begging people to do the Arnold, and Arnold had to raise the prize money.
Right.
And bodybuilding's in a critical state right now, dude. Like the Dubai show, dude, there's a good turnout. This week is a good turnout. So beggars can't be choosers. In
the pro ranks, I think this year is actually really good, really competitive.
Well, that's my point. So it might not look relevant of an argument right now, but dude, he'll get an invite. Whenever he wants to throw his name in the hat. Because they're gonna ride that dude. They need athletes.
Yeah.
And athletes like him that will put asses in the seats. And will draw people to the viewers. Look, do people hold grudges, this and that, dude? I don't know. I remember, a year ago when nobody was buying Bud Light. Now it's the main sponsor of the UFC. So come on, dude. Money talks.
No, agreed. I fully agree, except that after all the nonsense that we've seen with him throughout 2024, he should have brought a better package, especially the fact that he is in Dubai at Oxygen Gym, right? And there's nothing to do but train for the show. Like,
how old is he?
I don't know. In his 20s. He's not an old dude. I don't know.
Look at Samson. Samson still hasn't dialed it in yet perfectly.
Oh, all right. Okay. Samson won the Arnold Classic.
I get it.
Samson came in third at the Olympia. Samson
but he's not the most ripped guy in the show.
Yeah, but he's not even on the same. Neckzilla is not even the same
But
conversation
but 2 years
as
ago,
Samson. But that's the point. Samson 2 years ago was a decent bodybuilder and showed us he had the heart to become one. He didn't do what Neckzilla is showing you. He's got discipline problems. Samson never showed us he had discipline problems. Samson actually showed you that I'm going to get down and dirty and do what I got to
well,
do.
dude, you don't know what his problems are. You don't know if he was cheating on his diet. He wasn't in top shape, and his shape 2 years ago certainly isn't his shape now. His shape now is much better, but it's still not perfect. So we don't know what Samson goes. So it's more obvious. It's more obvious with Neckzilla because we know the excuses. They're vocalized. We don't know what was going on with Samson. But dude, when Samson
which is how it should, which is exactly what Luke is saying. If there's a problem, keep it to yourself and work it out.
Look, not everybody's like that.
But no, dude, with Neckzilla, this year was bad. This year was bad. Pulling out of the 3 shows and making excuses 2 months out.
I'm not disagreeing with you on
making
that.
changes and then bringing the package that he brought after pulling out of 3 shows and doing literally like the 3rd biggest show in the world. When his coaches were saying, look, Nathan, Tabani, Bonac, this is a lot of money. These guys are coming. And another thing is, he was on stage like he didn't have a care in the world. He was dancing more than he was posing.
He looked good, dude. He put on a good presentation. But let me ask you this.
He didn't seem like he was sick.
Why do you think he backed out of the other shows?
I have no idea. No clue.
Well, that's my point. Is maybe he felt as, look, I'm not getting in shape. These coaches aren't dialing in for me. I'm not looking good. I don't feel confident getting on stage. So he pulls out. Mm-hmm. Maybe he was feeling the same way here. Look, I'm prepping for this. It ain't looking good. I don't want to go up there and get my ass kicked. Like, we don't know. We don't know. All we know is we see what happened. We see the excuses. They don't sound good. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you, if he was in shape, he would not have pulled out of any of them.
Yeah, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
She'd be your uncle, yeah. I know.
But he wasn't in shape, and he was in okay shape, and it should have been a statement. And he could prove me wrong in Italy Pro. He could prove me wrong in Italy Pro and make a statement and be like, I gotta fucking win Italy Pro and come and chisel.
Well, dude, I'm sure he's going to do everything in his power to prprove you wrong. He's going to come out there just for you.
Well, it's not just me. I'm saying, people that are.
You don't give a shit.
I'm saying. Well, he obviously does if he made that public statement that no, that was all wrong, and so on and so forth, right? So he obviously does care, because you can't. You can't hide it. All the red flags were there. So if he comes in Italy and he comes dialed in, chiseled, and he wins and makes it to the Olympia, I'll be the first one to say, hey, okay, the guy proved me wrong. Maybe he just had some problems adjusting to being a professional bodybuilder. Who knows? Maybe he's got his shit together. But until he shows me and all the other critics, bodybuilding critics, I'm going to call a spade. And what I saw was not professional at all. It was far from professional.
What I also think it is, when he was discovered, he was just, working out in the gym, doing this thing. And,
well, he was in the other federation and he crossed over like Mike Crizzo.
Yeah.
That's where he came from.
Right.
What is it? The IFBB
and Andrew Jacks and all, but I don't think that, when some people do that, I don't think they realize how really competitive the IFBB Pro is.
Yeah, I agree.
And so sometimes that actually shocks them, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, like I never trained this hard in my life before. That this is more than what I'm used to.
It's like going from Canadian football to the NFL.
Yeah, and it's a little. I think it's a little. It shocks them a little bit, and it might take some time to adjust, to make some adjustments.
Yeah, no, it's very possible. It is. It's very possible. We will see. Now on to the next topic, which is going to be very difficult to speak about, the Tampa Pro, because we have 2 friends and 2 people that are on the show all the time, Dorian and Phil, doing the show, and this show is turning out to be, the lineup is insane.
Did you send that, John?
Yeah, I did. I'll send it to you again.
I had the Dubai one. I didn't get
There's a lot of wild cards in this one that were not in the Chicago Pro. Because let me send it to you guys. There we go. You got John De La Rosa. You have the two big wild cards are John De La Rosa and that guy, Lewis Breed. Because now you have to still have Tim Brudeshane. You still have Mo Fuda. You still have Vlad. You got Felix Norman coming back. Eric Wood. Nate's doing the show. Nate's doing the show. Nathan Spear. And with De La Rosa and Breed, Budashane, Vlad, Mo
When's
Fuda.
Italy?
Let me see. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be.
Neckzilla's doing that one.
Yeah. It should be relatively soon. Let me see. Well, Italy is. I have the list of the IFBB. Let me see. Where you at, sir? That's my Arnold impersonation.
Horrible.
Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? I know I posted it. Where the hell is it? Where is it? I know I have it somewhere here. Come on. Where'd you put it? That. Hold on. I'm getting there. Got it. Okay. The Italy Pro. June 23rd. June 23rd.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, September 8th. I guess there were two shows. Yes. There's two Italys. September 8th.
He's got a good 6 weeks next.
Yeah, he's got some time.
Yeah.
And right after that is the UK Pro. And that is the last show before the Olympia. Then you got the Legion.
Is the Olympia in Vegas?
I think they're moving it back to Florida.
I heard that.
Yeah, I think they're moving it back to Florida. I think Vegas just costs way too much money to have it there. But we'll see. After the Olympia, you got the Legion in Reno. You got France. Then you have the Olympia in October. Then you have that was the UK Pro was the deadline for the qualifications. Then you have Romania Pro, Prague Pro, Spain Pro in the end of November, and then that's a wrap for the year. Fucking year's going by fast, man. Shit.
Yeah.
So, Jay, did you see what De La Rosa looks like? He looks fucking good, bro.
He looks good, dude.
He looks good.
He could be. He could be up there with Foda.
Yeah, he really can. He really looks good. Let me see. His plan might have worked, but let's see. And that guy Breed looks good too, man. When is this guy competing? When is Justin competing? Justin Shear.
Dude. I always liked him.
Me too. He's good. Let's see. Where are we?
You have Breed?
Yeah, hold on. De La Rosa. Here we go. He looks fucking chiseled, bro, and he looks thick and round. Really, he looks fucking good.
Yeah.
This was today?
This was 2 hours ago.
Today.
He fucking looks good, man. Shit. I think he's going to do well at this show. I don't know if he's going to win, but he's definitely going to be up there. He's going to be in contention. He's going to be in the top 5. There's no question about it.
Yeah. Yes, he will.
Yeah. And Breed. Oh, and Jordan Hutchinson is doing the show too. And Breed, they put him on RX. Let's see. Come on, where are you? This guy's no joke either. He did well last year too. This guy's no joke. Thick, hard, grainy, like that old school muscle, like you could tell he's been banging heavyweights for a long time. Jordan Hutchinson is doing it. I think he has a good future. I just don't think, I think in another year or two, he'll be a lot more competitive because he doesn't have the size. You could see it's a lot of young muscle. You know what I mean?
Who are the top names?
Top names are Mo Fuda, Vlad Shuchkuchkuchkuko, John De La Rosa, Lewis Breed. What?
How's Vlad look?
Let's check him out. I'm sure he looks good. His only problem is his waist. He just has a very thick waist. And he's going to stand next to John and he's going to stand next to Mo Fuda and he's going to be exposed because of his waist,
Big boy though.
He's fucking jacked. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only real problem he's got is that his waist is thicker than the other guys. That's really it. His side shots are insane because he's so dense. He's got that Mack truck density, and his legs are fucking insane. But you see how he has a thicker waist and like a little longer torso. This isn't his best shot, you know. In a normal lineup, you know, he destroys everybody, but this show is turning out to be some fucking lineup. Uh, yeah.
And how's the photo look?
Let's see. Pretty. Oh, you know what? They might have. He might have. Did they show Mo photo here? No. Okay. Let's see. This is 2 days ago. Yeah. I would.
He's
I
just
would. I
he's
would.
just balanced,
He's. Yeah. He's gifted. He's just a gifted
Yeah.
bodybuilder. He's just gifted. Like you can't do anything to overcome where God places the muscles on your body, right? And the waist, the the shoulder to waist ratio and his X frame. I mean, it's just he just has this God given built, and then he works on. It's just the guy's just it's just too. He's got too much muscle. His shape is too good. He comes in chiseled.
Any other shots?
His waist is so small. Not on this one. Let's see. Let's see. This is what he was before 4 weeks before the this was 4 weeks before Chicago. Let's see.
Any back shots?
That's what I'm trying to look for. This was 2 weeks before Chicago. Any back shots? And he's got a good back too. I just let's see. Um, ooh, wrong one. Sorry. No, go away. Yeah, no. He does have a good back. Oh, well, okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Uh, blah 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 blah. Let's see. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. Where are you, Chicago? No. Oh, let's go down. This was Dubai, Dubai, Dubai. I tell you, Tabani looked amazing in Dubai, dude. He really looked good. He's another one where his flow is amazing. I can't find his this guy's back shots. Where is it? It doesn't. Oh, what about this kid? Did you see this kid arms? This kid who came in second
Yeah.
at the Dubai Pro is 21 years old.
21 or 22-year-old? Was he 21?
Yeah, yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude, he's got good shape. He's gonna have a great future.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Wow, he's uh, and Tabani just looked phenomenal. He really did. He looked incredible here. He did. He just looked. That shot right there was like he knows that's like his lights out shot right there. That front double by is incredible. There's a lot of good fucking bodybuilders out
This
there, man.
guy's gonna have problems when he gets to a larger
You think
scale.
so? Oh, when he gets to the Olympia. Yeah, oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
even a better lineup.
Like the Olympias, like Arnold.
Even Arnold or
Oh, the problem is I don't know if he can get a visa. He couldn't get one last year
right.
because he's from Iran. That's the biggest problem. And that's a sin because this guy deserves to be on the Olympia stage. He definitely deserves to be on the Olympia stage. He won 2 shows, you know, and he beat a great Bonac and he beat a great Nathan. And let's see what Nathan looked like. Nathan looked big. See, Nathan's got like this high lat insertion, and he has this long torso, which kind of throws him off. And when he stands next to a guy like Tabani, it exposes him, you know. But he looked big and he looked hard. You know, whatever he did his homework. That's for sure. Yeah, he came in shape. Yeah, he looked good. You know, he's got high Latin surgeons, but his lower back was dialed in. And then, of course, there is Bonac. You can't take anything away from Bonac. The only thing, he's a little bit downsized because he wanted to bring his waist in, but he looked good, man. What do you think, Jay?
I think he's downsized because he's getting older, and that shit don't last forever. I mean, he's still in
Yeah,
great shape. He still looks very good and could do very
yeah.
well. And his conditioning's been really good the past
Oh,
couple
spot
shows.
on, man. Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, he's somebody to look at every show he goes in.
Yeah, no, he's definitely
Yep.
dangerous. When he shows up, you're like, ah, fuck, because he could win any show that he shows up in, with the exception of maybe even the Arnold, because he's won the Arnold before. But except maybe the Olympia, he came in second in the Olympia to Brandon Curry. Now that being
Sorry.
said, that was a very weak lineup. That was 20. Was it? Oh no, it was 2019. It was before COVID. And let's see, Mr. Excuses. Oh, here's Mr. Excuses. Oh, my back hurts. My ass hurts. I got a cold. My coach sucks. They made me do it. I didn't want to do it. What a fag.
He's
You
got
got,
so much muscle.
yeah, you guys are fucked up. And then there is this guy. I don't know who this is. And I believe he is doing Tampa. Listen to me. Uh, this guy to the left here, Jose Maria. I don't know who that is. Did you ever hear of this guy, Luke?
No, no.
Let's see if we could look him up. Jose Maria. I don't know if he has a YouTuber and a YouTube. Jose. Oh yeah, here we go. That's him? No, that's a different guy. That's not him.
Hey,
That's a different guy. Jose Maria. Is that him? Oh, this is him. Okay.
Yeah.
That's him. There's another
yep.
guy. It looks good.
Who's this guy?
I don't know.
You go back to that other shot.
Yeah.
Is he classic or is he bodybuilding?
He was classic. I believe he's moving into bodybuilding. This was 45
What a
weeks ago.
what a great physique.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
guy looks great. Yeah. I don't know. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Luke,
Yep.
when bodybuilders, after they turn pro and they are black bodybuilders, is there a secret meeting that they all have and go, from here on in, we are not dating any other ethnicity except white girls? No Hispanic, no Asian, no, every IFBB pro black guy has a white girl. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It just looks like a big conspiracy because they literally won't date any other, no Arabic, no Asian, no Chinese, no Indian, no Hispanic. Just forget it. Forget all the
I
others.
don't know. I haven't been invited to that meeting
What a great answer.
I mean,
So
I've
he's
seen
proving you wrong, John.
yeah, apparently. Shit.
What a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
rebuttal.
Oh shit. Anyway, I think Phil Clayhart is probably gonna come in better than he did. I think we're gonna see the best Dorian Haywood that we've seen all year. Dorian seems to get better with every show he does.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see where these guys pan out in the lineup and what call
Yeah.
outs
Yeah.
they
But
shows.
they're gonna have their hands full. This show's deeper than Chicago. They're gonna have their hands full with this one. And it looks like De La Rosa means business. Well, it looks like, De La Rosa means business. I think he's gunning. I think he wants to be able to break the top 6 at the Olympia soon. Like if not this year, the next year, because that's the conversation we had. He wanted to take, or because he came in second twice this year. I forgot what shows, and the criticism was he didn't have enough muscle, so he wanted to put on a little bit more muscle, do a show later in the year, qualify, and he really wanted to see if he could break the top 6 in the Olympia. He said that he does not want to be just another bodybuilder. He believes he could be a special bodybuilder, like one of the best in the world. And he's doing his homework. We'll see if it comes to fruition, but he's certainly doing his homework. What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, he looks very impressive from last time. So yeah, he did his due diligence.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
He's going to be a problem at this show.
I'm actually excited for the show. I hope there's a live stream. There usually is, but sometimes there's no live stream. But I'm actually excited for the show because it's a deep lineup. All right, fellas, thank you very much. Muscle Talk, Seriously Silliness Bodybuilding. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Let's do this. Hold on. I want to do this one more time. Okay. Here we go. www.eqno.com. Oh, I did it wrong. Shit. www.eqno.com. Right. Yeah. Right. Research purposes only. Semaglutide, terzepatide, retrotuchide, and then there's another one that's you're getting too fucking fat.
Water.
What?
Water.
Oh yeah, and water, and you got water. And there's another one that's coming out. It's called "You're Getting Too Fucking Fat." A tide. Stop fucking eating a tide.
Yeah.
You guys are fucked up. All right. Fellas, I will see you next week. We'll talk over the weekend.
Yes, sir.
Later.
Have a good night, Luke.